Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about McLaren's response to a claim made by Max Verstappen about its car, as well as quite a prediction that's been made. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. Now, as we know, McLaren have been the best team in the latter half of the current set of regulations. You know, the ground effect rules came into play in 2022, and in 22 and 2023, Red Bull were the best team, and in 2024 and 2025, McLaren are the best team. But going into 2026, none of this will matter because there's going to be new regulations, meaning it's a fresh start for every team, and any team could have an advantage. But what would happen if the current set of rules stayed and new ones were not coming in? Well, former Aston Martin technical director Dan Fallows has said that the rate of progress and development of the F1 cars is so vast that even at this late stage of the current regulations, the headroom is still available to make the current dominant car, the McLaren, a backmarker. In a column for Race Tech, Fallows said, "Were we to continue with these current regulations in F1 for the next 2 years, and McLaren's development stagnated compared to the rest of the grid, it would struggle to get out of Q1 by the end of 2026. The pace of progress is extraordinary, as evidenced by the fate of teams that have not managed to stay with that pace." Now, you can't really imagine that, can you, based on how dominant McLaren has been this year? But look at Red Bull. I mean, in 2023, they were completely dominant, and Max Verstappen won 19 out of 22 Grand Prix. But if you look at Verstappen's pole time in Abu Dhabi that year, for example, he set a 1:23.445, and that would have seen him fail to reach Q3 at the same event in 2024. So yeah, it's an interesting thought, but as I say, there are brand new regulations coming into play in 2026, meaning nothing that happens this year is going to be relevant for 2026 really. But let's move on to McLaren team principal Andreas Stella, who has said that Max Verstappen is correct in a recent claim he made about their car. Now, basically, Verstappen recently stated that the MCL39 has a really big advantage when it comes to the speed they carry through the medium speed corners. And now Stella has admitted he's unable to argue against Verstappen's claim, with Stella saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "That's an easy answer, because it can be answered just by looking at GPS data. When you look at the speed comparison with some other teams, the data says that McLaren can generate the highest mid-corner speed in medium speed corners. So I think the assessment of Max is correct." Still though, while McLaren is completely dominant this year, and it's very clear they're going to win both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship, Stella did say that the McLaren car still does have shortcomings, with Stella going on to say, "We still have our weak points. If you go on a very high-speed corner like Copse at Silverstone, for instance, or Pau at Spa, we are not the fastest car. Likewise, probably in very low speed, we're not the fastest car. But the majority of corners in a championship happen to be medium speed corners, and certainly in that range, our car, data in hand, the best." But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.